Good evening. I'm Elijah Beck.
And I'm Kanisha McConnell.
We're bringing you the daily 6 o'clock news. For a while now, there's been discrimination that's been growing a factor in the modern day society. And for the Native Americans that inhabit this country, hurtful discrimination has been an increasing problem in their daily lifestyles.
During Nixon's presidency, a number of great strides were made in the federal Indian policy. As documented by the Nixon-era Center Library at Mountain State University, there were a lot of significant achievements.
Nixon's doing great things over the years and has been continuing to do great things. As for one example, he gave the Sacred Blue Lake back to his people. The budget increase went up 214%, which equaled $1.2 billion for the natives. The Indian Financing Act supported the commercial developments and the filing of a landmark Supreme Court suit to protect Indian rights at Pyramid Lake.
And in 1964, the Civil Rights of July 2nd, an historical landmark piece of civil rights legislation outlawed discrimination against race, origin, color, religion, sex in the United States, which greatly improved the lives of Native Americans.
We're now going live to the field to our correspondent, Brianna, who is currently with a Native American who has benefited from the Civil Rights Act. Hello, Brianna.
Okay, thank you, Elijah. I'm here now with Littlefoot Smothers, a Native American whose family has lived in this country for years now. Here he is. Okay, now tell me, what was your life like before the Civil Rights Act of 1964?
Well, me and my people were treated like we weren't humans. My ancestors were born and raised on this very soil, and they would be turning over in their grave if they knew how their descendants were being treated.
And since the Civil Rights Act of 1964 has been passed and the great efforts of President Nixon has been put into effect, how do you feel now knowing that your people have the chance to live equally as American citizens?
I feel like I just took a breath of fresh air, and I have hope that my children and their children will be able to live peacefully without facing the same discriminations as our ancestors.
That is really nice to hear. Now, back to you, Elijah.
Thank you, Brianna. Now, it wasn't until 1970 that President Nixon announced the federal government would have to honor the obligations and rights of any minority group in the U.S. Thank you so much for your time. This has been your daily news at 6 o'clock. I'm Elijah Beck.
And I'm Kanisha McConnell.
And